Hello, ma'am and sirs. I am Attorney Lee. I am one of the handling lawyers of the cases of Ma'am Leonila Rowley. Actually, I advise her just right now as to how to manage the properties so that you don't pay a lot of taxes, and should you wish to sell, you can already sell. What I suggest to her is what is usually done actually for estates that have not been divided, for estates that are under the names of the grandparents pa or the parents. What we do, instead of going to court, because court is expensive, and the moment you go to court and let the court decide which portions you're going to take, you can no longer tell the court, I don't want your decision. We will not abide by it, because you are already bound in that court decision. The other way around it, which is less costly, would be to have an extrajudicial settlement of estate. What I would be needing from you are the names of the heirs, meaning the daughters and sons of your lolo, the one whose name is in the tax declarations. If that heir died, I need the name of the children of that heir, because those children will represent the heir that died. So example, ma'am, her father died. She and her siblings will be representing her father. That's why I also need the names of Ma'am Rowley and her sister. It's going to be first generation. Second, if there is one in the second generation who dies, it will be the third who will be taking the place of the one in the second generation who died. So if there is a third and fourth generation, but the third generation did not die yet, you don't have to include the fourth, because the fourth will not be representing the rights of the third. It will be the third who should decide. The moment I actually need to talk to all of you, because you all need to agree. If there is no agreement by all of you, this will not work. Second issue is, the moment you make this extrajudicial settlement of estate, what happens? Can you choose which properties? Yes, you can. If it is already divided, it's even so much better, because we don't have to fight as to who gets which property. So it would be good if the extrajudicial settlement of estate will have the name of the heir who will be inheriting which portion of the property. So I will be needing the tax declaration of that property, as well as the area. That's all I need. And then after executing this extrajudicial settlement of estate, you will need to have it notarized. The notarization fee, actually, in the recent IBP rate, it's at 3% of the fair market value, but I could always ask one of my lawyers to get a discount for all of you, just so that it will not be that heavy, and that you get to settle this as early as you can, and you get to sell this as early as you can without any more trouble, because it's going to be under your names. After the notarization fee, this is the best part, and that's why we have to hurry, because the tax amnesty law on the estate taxes of your grandfather will end on, I think, June of next year. So as early as we can, if we could settle the estate, we will not be paying penalties from the time of death of your grandfather. Penalties and surcharges are very expensive, because just imagine if the value of the property is 1 million, the tax is at 6%. You will pay a penalty of 25% for every delay, and that amount plus the 6% that you originally paid will be paying another 25% surcharge. So imagine all the years from the time your grandfather was dead, or died rather. It's a lot. It's very expensive. So it's best if you could settle everything as early. You will not be paying the penalty and the surcharges anymore, just the 6%, and also the documentary stamp tax, which is very minimal. I think it's just 1.5%, but we could check with the BIR again. Let me know if you're willing to take these steps, because this is so much easier, because you will no longer fight as to who among you will take which side or which portion of the property, and should you wish to sell, the buyer also in his place for his part will feel safe that it is already under your name. So he would most likely believe that it's yours, diba? Compared to a tax declaration that is not under your name, he will double think twice. What if there is another heir who wants to claim that portion of that property? Let me know if you'd want to, or if you're interested about this. We can meet, all of us, regarding this on how to settle your estate, so that you will have less problems and it's easier to sell the property.
Okay, thank you. Did you hear that? Nakasabot mo, Ana? O sige, this is for the good cause, so we can all be friends. I'm tired of fighting. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to show it to you. Thank you. Thank you, Attorney Liz.